Hello professionals! Do you know what is branding template in PowerPoint? Maybe have you heard about Slide Master? Do you know what is it for? I'm 9% sure that you use one of these right now every day and you don't even notice it. This video will be a little specific. Not everybody have the need that I will explain in this video now, but when you need it, how to do it. It's not easy to find this information around, so I decided to launch this video all about it just for you. Hello professionals, this is Diogo Roldao from Officetothepoint with another very nice trick to improve your capability to deliver outstanding results. Are you a subscriber of my channel? Right here on the right bottom corner is a link to subscribe. Just hit it, it's that easy. This video goes hand to hand with this other video up here, which teaches you how to reduce a PowerPoint file weight. Don't worry to get into it now, this link is also on the description down here. So let's move on. What is Slide Master? Slide Master is the place where you set up your template. You set up all the configurations for one PowerPoint presentation. You are able to configure many aspects of PowerPoint, including configure the default font, the palette of colors for your corporate company, so your corporate colors, default effects on any object that you add on your presentation, default background color, title, footer information, define the default slide dimension. You can add placeholders like content, text, picture, charts, table, smart objects, media. There are several things that you can configure into the Slide Master. There are so many configurations that you can do with it, and the majority of the professionals don't even know this feature exists. Configuring your PowerPoint template, your Slide Master, saves you tons of time when you are creating a deck, as you wouldn't need to concern about the format anymore. Everything would be already there, already predefined, just waiting for you to create your very nice content. Just wait for you to do what you do most. Use your creativity and give the message that you have to do. Now, cutting the story, let's see the screen and learn how to do it. There are two places where you are going to spend a little more time. One is into the Slide Master, and second one is to define your corporate colors and configure your personal palette, your corporate palette into the Slide Master. Let's see how it works. This is the template that I created for you for this demo, and this is what you are going to learn. See here, when I do right click and I see these elements here, these elements were created only for this video. And how to create it? You must come to here, view, and click here, Slide Master. Once you click on it, you're gonna see this set of elements. Most of these will already come predefined by PowerPoint itself. The first place you need to configure, you need to care, is this first one here. Here, the first thing you're going to need to care is this big one here, this bigger one here, because this is what is going to define, the font, the color, the size, the background image, the footer, the title, all the elements that will be applied to every slide. The first thing we're going to do, we will choose the font that will be used for all slides. So in my sample here, I click on home and I choose this font here, Trebuchet, which is very old, very popular. It's everywhere in every software, every browser. And I found this one very beautiful, very nice. So I came here to this title element, the one up here. This is a title element. And I click up here and chose my font. Then down here, I did the same. I click on this text element. Here, click on the border, and I also chose Trebuchet. Then, the first thing that I have to do is go back to Slide Master and configure my colors. Here, you need to choose Customize Colors, because you want your corporate colors to be here, not the ones that the PowerPoint is suggesting you. Although you have the option to choose the ones that the PowerPoint gave you. If you are working in a company, if you have your own company, or if you work in marketing for your, little or medium company, or doing this school presentation for your son, you probably want to choose customized colors for him. So how to choose customized color? How to define customized colors for your corporation. Play with this. This is like being creative. Not everybody is that creative, but to give a big hand on that, there is one website that is completely modern, aligned to the current tendency, the current trend, and helps you creating corporate colors. So let's see what is this site about and how it can help you define your PowerPoint colors. So once you click here, PowerPoint will ask you to define these accents here. All 6 accents plus the hyperlink and followed hyperlink. How did I choose this? I came into this website right here. This one called colors.co. This website is completely aligned to the current trend and have several suggestions for you. So see here, this button, Explore Trending Palettes. If you click here, see how many. You can simply choose one of these. The one you like, or the one that is more aligned to your thinking, to your ideas. Simply choose one. See here, it also works in iOS. And now let's pick up one. Let's see that I like this one here most. I will click here on these 3 dots and choose View Palette. This is the palette. See, all 3 colors that were there. And here are the values, RGB, the values that cares for PowerPoint. So let's imagine that we chose this one. What we have to do is go back to PowerPoint, click on the accent 1, click here in more colors, and type here on these numbers. This may sound a little complicated, but believe me, if you pay attention, it's very, very simple. In my case, I have already my corporate colors, so I will click here on my profile and see here, Officetothepoint, try to choose 6 to have 6 colors in your palette, because PowerPoint demands 6. If you don't have 6, one of the accents will not be aligned to your corporate colors, so you don't want that. I will click these 3 buttons now. I will choose View Palette, and then here on RGB, 37, 38, 58. This is my first accent, my accent 1. I will go to PowerPoint again, and I'll put here 37, 38, 56, and do OK. Then I'll go to accent 2, click here, click in more colors, Alt Tab, click on the second one here, and do the same, 81, 87, 105. 81, 87, 105, I'll do OK, and I will repeat this all the way down from 1 to 6. On Hyperlink, I just chose my darkest one, I repeat it. And on the followed link, I chose my lightest one. And then I will simply save, put the name here I want. Let's call it Officetothepoint, and hit save. Voila, this is my palette. And now ask me, okay, I did this color configuration, so what's next? What should I do now? Once you come to Home and click here on the font color icon, your palette is here, already predefined. And this palette will become part of this template everywhere it goes. Back to the slide master, and here on the slide master itself, I will now click on this text element, choose the first line, go to Home, and then click here on the first accent. Then I'll choose the second line, click here on the second accent, choose the third line, I'm choosing the third accent. Then here I can play. I chose the 4th line, but then I chose the 5th accent. And then here I chose the 5th line, and I chose one down here. See down here, all the colors that follow down each one of the accents, they are varying in intensity. So some are lighter, some are darker, according to the accent that I'm choosing. So for the 5th one, I just chose this 3rd one here. And this will be now everywhere in every slide. Let's see how it works. I will close my master slide. I have this empty layout here. I will choose a different layout. I will choose this one with text, title and content. And I will type it here, Diogo. If I do tab, see the color is different. If I do tab again, see the color is different. If I do tab again, see, it's automatically applied. So you don't need to care about this anymore. It will be already automatically configured just for you to spend your time doing what you do most, create nice stuff. Liking, don't forget to subscribe down here on this little button down here on the bottom right corner. Just click on it, you will subscribe right away to my channel and don't miss any of these very nice tricks. Let's go back. Moving on into master layout. Master layout allow you to choose these 5 elements to appear in each slide. So I want title to appear, I want the text, this text to appear, I want the date, this down here to appear, I want slide number down here on the bottom right corner to appear, and I want footer to appear, the name of my company. So I want all 5 to appear. By default, these 5 already come selected. They will not actually appear. You need to do another click to make it appear. To make it then appear on every slide, you must close Master Layout, and then you're going to click here on Insert, click here in Date and Time, and choose these 3 checkboxes: Date and Time, Slide Number, and Footer. This will inherit automatically the format that you created in your Slide Master, but somehow Microsoft didn't want them to come automatically. Mark these 3 checkboxes, do Apply to All, and then you're gonna start seeing these 3 elements appearing in every slide. Once you click in Apply to All, the date, the company name, and the slide number will appear on all existing slides, but they will not appear on any new slide because you only apply to the existing one. If I do new slide here, right click in new slide, see they are not here because into the slide master they are not specified to appear in this slide. How to fix that? 2 ways: just delete the ones that came with that information, or go to where the information is and delete it. So it's very simple. Now back to Slide Master. We click in View, we click in Slide Master, and let's move on with the ribbon. The next button is this one here, Insert Placeholder. This button works for every layout. So layout are the different types of slides that belongs to one Slide Master. So into one layout, let's get one empty one here, will be easy to explain. This one here, which is an empty layout. I will click here in Insert Placeholder, and I can choose any type of placeholder that I want. So let's say that I want content to be here. I will choose the size of the content by dragging, and this is my content placeholder. Repair on these 8 pictures here. This content placeholder, it's versatile because it can accept all these type of objects in it, not only text. It comes already with text predefined, but it actually accepts a table, accepts a chart, accepts smart art, picture, everything it accepts. Let's give another example. Let's say that I want only text. I will now drag. I chose text. I will now drag, and see, I don't have those 8 pictures here, those 8 icons here anymore, because I predefined this layout to only have text. Let's delete this element, this placeholder. Now I want this layout to be only a chart layout. I will drag again, and see, it only accepts me to add one chart here. I can predefine one layout for each type of placeholder if I want, or if I want to save effort, I just create one like this, with a title, and then with one content placeholder, because here I can add all type of elements the way I want. Title is this checkbox here. If I mark it, it will already bring me one title up here, already respecting the best practice in spacing towards the edges of the slide. So what is my suggestion to you? And this is bonus one. Let's see the screen. First, create the title, because it will already come with the best practice size for any content to exist into the layout. Then if I wanted this to be, let's say, one table format, I will drag here whatever size I want, and see here, PowerPoint already suggests me to stop, see, right here on this limit. And see also down here, it also suggests me to stop here. See these dotted lines that were here? And now here on the left side, I'll just drag to the edge of the title, and see, this is now my table respecting the best practice, completely predefined and aligned to the way it should be. Very nice, right? Let's do Ctrl Z. And footer are the 3 elements together. See, if I disable footer, nothing will appear. If I enable footer, all 3 elements will appear. And again, why these 3 elements are appearing? Because I predefined them here on the Slide Master to appear. Let's move on. Themes. Themes is something that I don't use, but it is very handy in case you are short in time. Let's say that you only have 1 hour to produce one entire template. And this situation will most happen on your kid when he needs to deliver one school homework, and your kid will always come to you very late, like on the last hour, that he needs to deliver this to the school web system within the next 1 hour. So how do you do a very nice layout for him to get a 10 grade on that exam? Here, just choose one of these, any. Let's choose this one here. And see, all configuration will already come predefined. See, every single element already come predefined. If I just click here and close, and see, start using, it's already everything completely predefined. Very nice, no? These were themes. Colors, we already spoke. Then font, we already spoke on the very beginning. This is the font that will be default for your entire presentation. See how it changes. It changes every single element. See, in my case I chose Trebuchet MS. Effects are the default effects that will appear for every element that you add in here. So I usually leave Office, which is the current trend on the market. But let's say that I want, I don't know, this one here with shadow. And now I want to insert, let's close master slide. And here on this empty one, I wanted to add one box here. So let's add the box. Then add your box. And here, when you open these options, these styles, and choose any of these, see, they will come already with the shadow, the way I defined it in there into the master slide. Very nice, no? The next one is background style. So I can choose, see, I can make only this one, see, dark, or I can come to the master slide and choose here dark. Every layout will become now dark because I made the slide master dark. And hide background graphics. This option works for the layouts, not for the slide master. Let's click on one layout. If I click on this checkbox, see my little Officetothepoint logo here on the right side, it disappears. So that means for this layout, I don't want my logo to appear. So I will click on this checkbox, the logo will disappear. And then you ask me, but from where that logo came from? You never spoke about it. Let's see. The logo is here on the slide master. It's one regular image, see, completely regular, that I just added here. Let me give you a sample. I will click here on insert. I'll click on picture, and then I will choose this grass here. I will do insert. See, it came with the picture. I will make it small, holding the button shift, clicking one of the corners, and then drag it to inside. I made it small. I'll put it up here, and see, that image now appears on every layout. But on this one, I don't want any image to appear, so I left this checkbox marked. If I want them to appear, I unmark it, and see, they are here. One very nice thing about this is that once I close the master layout, these are not elements that I can change. See, I'm trying to click and see, I cannot change them. So this one is very nice for you as a corporation to not allow your employees to keep playing with the layout because they cannot change it that easy. They must go into the slide master to change it, and very few people know about this. Very well, let's go back there to slide master. And finally, slide size. Nowadays the current trend is to use 16:2.9, so the regular size for widescreen. But if I want this whole presentation to be 4:3, I click here on the slide master and choose here 4:3, and then it will ask me, are you sure, because your elements are bigger than that, I have to cut. And then you say maximize to make it better, and now they are all into this 4:3. See that it resized my picture, it's not good. So I'll just do Ctrl Z. So now let's use it. I will click here, delete this element I add. I will click here in between the two layouts and do new slide. I will choose another layout. Let's say that I want this comparison. Now I will click here, remember those 8 icons. I will click here and add one picture. So let's add this eagle. See, the eagle already come into the predefined size. I'll click on the other one here, add the other eagle, and then I will type here, which eagle do you like most? And then big eagle, sharp eagle. So just created this sample for you. And let's add now a new one. I will choose the layout, let's say the one here with text and then image. I'll add here one chart, this chart here. Repair on this little Excel that came in here. It's a very short version of the Excel that represented the data that came already predefined. Here just type your series name, your category name, and your numbers here, and this graphic will adjust accordingly. Then I will put here chart of project A, and then I will describe here this chart represents the sales over the 3 last months by sales rep. Okay? Alright fellas, the bonus this layout, you seeing it? Looks beautiful, right? I will teach you how to create this very slide here using icons and using stock pictures, which are completely for free for you to use on your either commercial or personal use. So let's get started. This website here, pixabay.com, has almost 2 million high quality images that are uploaded by regular people like you and me, and there are thousands of ones that are shared for free for you to use, like this beautiful car here. I can simply click here and download, and that's it. I choose the size of the image, click download. They will of course asking me to log in, to create a profile with them, but that's it. I can simply download. Very simple. If I want to have access to all these 1.8 million, or let's say I open this dog here and I want this dog here, actually this golden retriever dog, this one I have to pay. So the ones that come down here are related to the one I'm opening and are paid. The ones that open here on the right are related to this one here, but are free. So for the use that I do, the one on the right covers 99% of all my usage. So for now, I have not found a need to pay them. So far so good for me using the free version of this website. The next thing I want to show you guys is this second website here, Flat Icon. This site has, as you see, more than 3.3 million vector icons, also uploaded by regular people like you and me. And just like Pixabay, if you subscribe to them, the people who are sending these icons here will be monetized by you. For now, I'm happy to use the free version. They are completely license free. You of course need to register to download. And one little detail here is that you can only download 100 a day. Alright, so let me give you a sample. I will look for Office. I will choose here from icon to package. If I leave on icon, I will be shown icons. If I choose packs and do enter here on the search, they will show me packs. See, 50 icon pack. So let's see this one here on the right. It brought me already a pack of 50 icons related to the word Office. So you guys can see these are Office things. I prefer to download packs instead of icon for 2 reasons. One, as I can only download 100 per day, means that I can download 2 packs per day. And second, to look for packs, I will actually see more options that I was not considering at first, and I may use them after. So I like to download packs more instead of icons, but sometimes I also want one very icon in particular, so I use both, but mostly I use packs to download as more icons as I can. Alright, so now back to my presentation. So let me show you how I created this one. I will click here and add a new slide. I will leave the title there. I will right click here and choose format background. This is the format pane. It's very useful when you are modeling one slide. Leave this pane always open, because once you create on elements, it adjusts the pane to formatting the element you want. Now I click on background, it changes background. I will click here to insert from file, and I will choose that picture. It's right here, see? Chicago. I will do insert, and voila, the picture is in my background right away. Then I will type the name here, Officetothepoint. I will add now 2 shapes. This one here with a rounded corner. See? This little yellow dot here, I will drag it towards the corner to make the round edge less roundy. I will come here to the format panel. I will choose gradient. Remember the corporate colors? Now they come back in place. I will choose my corporate red. I'll click on the other one here, and then I'll make it 100% transparent. And normally it comes as 0, like this. I will make it 100% transparent, do enter. Down here on line will be like this, collapsed. I will expand it. I will also choose gradient. I'll delete all these placeholders here. On the left one, the one which is here on the left side, I will again choose my corporate color. In this case, I will choose the dark one. Here on the angle, I'll put 0 degrees, so which means from left to right. Same was already here, see? 0 degrees. Normally comes as 90. I will choose on the anchor that is on the right side. I will put transparency to 100%. And see now, the red color, both are now in gradient. Now I will hold Ctrl and Shift. See this little plus that came just beside my mouse. I will now click and drag down. See, once I do this, because I'm holding Ctrl and Shift, it will not allow me to move anywhere but up and down or left and right. It's very nice when you are aligning objects. Now I will add my icons. I will go to my personal library, see how many I already have downloaded, 661. I will choose the 2 icons that I use there, see these 2 right here. I will click to drag, hit Alt Tab, and release here. See, here are my 2 icons, alright? I will now place some more or less here, more or less here. I will choose both, holding Ctrl key. I will click on this corner. I will now hold Shift, and see, they are now becoming small, alright? Now I will move one somewhere here. I will move the other one somewhere here. Click on both, holding Ctrl key. Up here on alignment, click on Align to Center. See, now they are aligned to center. If you are wondering if they are aligned to the center of this object, click on the shape and click on the icon as well, holding the Ctrl key. Come here to Arrange, Alignment, and click here Align to Middle. Now they are aligned to middle. Repeat the same process on the one below. Now they are also perfectly aligned to middle. Now choose both with the Ctrl key. Come here to Shadow, to the shape element on Shadow. On Presets, choose this one here, the first one, and reduce this to 3. If it's a big icon, maybe 3 and 3 here on Blur and Distance would be better. See now they have a shadow. Now they are highlighting from the surface. They are kind of 3D. Then finally, I will add my text. See here on Home in Drawing. See, text box. I will drag this area here. And then what I wrote here was outstanding delivery. Let's copy here. Don't bother about aligning, the way I'm doing. Just click on the element, click on the shape, come back here to Arrange, and click on Align to the Middle. Because the shape was already here and already aligned to another element, PowerPoint is smartly understanding that you want to align the one that you just add. Then I will hold Ctrl Shift and hit the upper key on your keyboard a few times. See that it's increasing to the bottom, not to the center. It's because of this alignment of text. PowerPoint by default align to the top, but you want in this case to be to the middle. So let's click here on the text element, align to the middle, and now again let's do Ctrl Shift and greater. See, now it's aligning to the middle. Alright, now again Ctrl Shift and drag to the bottom. See that PowerPoint suggests me to release here because this is the middle. See this dotted red line. I will release here. Make it a little bigger because the second word is a little bigger. I will come back here, copy. I will Ctrl V here. With Ctrl held down, I will click on both, and with the arrow keys, I will move little to the left, and voila, this is my slide, just like the other one. Alright? Very nice, huh? Have you ever felt that you receive too many mails, that you would like to have a way to differentiate whenever one email was sent to you, or whenever you were in copy, or even when your name is not there at all, or maybe when the email comes from a determined domain, or a company, or even say report, or probably you wanted to highlight emails from specific people like your superior, like your team, or your customer. My next video will be all about Outlook and how to read emails efficiently. If you have not subscribed yet, please do it right now and receive the updates in first hand, including my very next release, the one I just spoke to you. And don't forget my like. Thanks for watching. See you on next video.